Alright, we are the Hebrew Israelites. Alright, we come out week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of the so-called white man Esau's kingdom, Babylon the Great, which according to the Bible is going to be destroyed by a nuclear fire. Okay, during the course of this third world nuclear holocaust. Okay, come out to let the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, Hispanics know who you are, your true identity, according to the Holy Bible, that you are the Israelites. Okay, your ancient foreparents, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, whether you believe or not. The main message is to tell you to repent or die. Okay, because a time of judgment is coming. Alright? And we like to give all praises to Yahawashi. Okay? And give double honors to the elder apostles of Great New Stone. Alright? So let's read verse 12.
Romans 12:1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service.
Exactly. So pretty much the Most High wants us out here putting our hands to the plow, plowing this word. Okay? Because a plowman or a husbandman is interchangeable with a farmer. So we're all spiritual farmers. Okay? We're all plowing this word. Because what does a farmer do? He sows the seed. And we're sowing this word. It tells you that in the parable of the sower, of the sower soweth the word. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We come out here and we're distributing this word. We're presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice, man. Okay, what we're doing is pleasing the Lord, because a sacrifice is something that appeases the Most High. Okay, so what we're doing is pleasing the Most High. What we're doing, when you see camps out there, this is pleasing unto the Lord. Okay? So, if you're not doing this, is that pleasing? No. Alright? If you're in the world, the scripture says when a man put his hand to the plow and looking back, the Most High is not pleased by that. You're not fit for deliverance. Okay? So that's like the final stage, man. The final stage is to put a garment on and to be out here, okay, with the scriptures and the 12 tribes. That's like the final stage, man, that you should try to reach. To be a true husbandman. Okay, taking care of the Lord's vineyard, which the vineyard is really the house of Jacob. Okay, the husbandmen are the prophets. So it says that women are present ourselves as a living sacrifice. A living sacrifice, not a dead sacrifice. We're living because we've been quickened by this word. Okay? The majority of our people are dead. So the Most High have mercy on us.
Verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Okay, be not conformed into this world, man, this present age. Concerning our nation, it's all about getting money. It's money and it's corruption. Okay? Jake in the world is gone, man. You see them, they look like a media models, man. They look like the rap stars, like Future. You know the dreadlocks with the yellow tips. They look like they came out of a rap, a modern day rap video, man. Because that shows you that Jake is controlled by whatever's in the media. That's what they worship, that's what they idolize, that's what they put forward. And that's deadly, man. That's idolatry. You know what I'm saying? And this place is all about idol worship, man. Okay? Be not conformed into this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Because this society is all about trying to capture your mind. Okay? To serve this system. Alright? To serve sin. Okay? But this is a new type of mind control. A righteous soul. Okay? Continue on.
That ye may prove what is what that is good and acceptable and perfect will of God.
Which is what we're doing right now. Or making videos. Okay, even helping brothers out, being charitable. Okay. If brothers out are living in a different state and he's having trouble making it to camp, you can probably offer up or help him out with tickets. You know? That's also pleasing unto the Lord. Okay? Giving the feeble-minded brothers advice. You know? Giving brothers certain scriptures on websites. That's pleasing unto the Lord. That's saving souls. Small things. Okay? Brothers fixing garments, making garments. Okay? Those are small things, man, but that's helpful. Or even when you're not out here teaching this word, you could be on your job and you might be talking to a Jake and dishing kind of things to him. You know? When you're talking, you be putting certain things out to him. You know? You could be teaching when you're on your job. It's still the service of the Most High. Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 4 and 9. It says, "For I think that the Most High have set forth us, the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. We are fools for Yahawashi's sake, but we are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak."
Read that again.
We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but we are wise in Hamashiach.
Read it from
1 Corinthians 4 and 9. "For I think that the Most High have set forth us, the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men.
Okay.
We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach."
And that's another thing. When you come to serve the Lord, to be a true Christian, you're not going to get any respect. You're not going to get any respect. You're not going to get any respect by doing this work. Okay? You're not going to get the respect of the world, your family, your wife. You're not going to get, when you enter, you're not going to get no respect. Okay? That's something that you're going to have to understand. That when you get into this thing, you better see the end of this patience, man. You better be able to see the kingdom. You have to know why you're in this. Okay? You got guys that come into the camp and you don't know why you're doing it. What's the point? Before you come in this thing, know why you're in it.
See what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Grab the garment and go in there, like.
And this is
Not
something
fully persuaded, and you're gonna end up falling out. The most I'm gonna break your damn spine, and then you're gonna be then what? You'll be dribbling in that.
you know?
Let's just wait until this is what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
That's cool. Alright? So it said let's say it said
It says, wait, when that same verse again?
yeah.
It says, "For I think that the Most High have set forth us, the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men."
So when we're that spectacle, you better notice that those people that we're a spectacle to, they don't show us respect. They don't contribute money to the cause or nothing like that. Go ahead.
Verse 10, "We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but we are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honourable, but we are despised. Even unto this present hour we both hunger and thirst, and are naked, and are buffeted."
Are you hearing this? This is not attractive. Like what Jake would want to enter into a movement where you're being despised, you're being what would it say? What did it say?
It says, "Even unto this present hour we both hunger and thirst, and are naked."
You're naked, you're hungry, you're thirsty, you're all messed up. No one respects you. That sound attractive? Imagine if you went to a job and then you applied on, you looked at the job description and it said you're gonna be hated, you're gonna be this and all that. You're gonna look at, I don't want to apply to that. You know, that's not something that you'd want to apply to. So when you enter into this, it's because of faith. You believe it. You believe what we're saying about the kingdom and that. You fear the judgment to come. That's why you're prepared to suffer those things, to endure all these hardships, man, because you see the end result of it. All right. So it takes a great deal of faith to do what we're doing. All right. Go ahead.
So let me just finish this last piece. It says, and are buffeted and have no certain dwelling place.
No certain dwelling place, meaning pilgrims. You know, meaning we're spiritual travelers, man. We got no desire to stay here. If you desire to stay here, you're going off. Like Yahawashi, that's the spirit that I believe in, man. Because of that wicked nigga Nathaniel, man. He's worldly, I can see it in him, man. He's got a vain vibe in him, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna bring that whole, the scriptures, when the blind lead the blind, man. That congregation's gonna be destroyed. I knew that from day, man. I knew that from day that Yahawashi, that's gonna be destroyed. The spirit in that camp is vanity. But anyway, what were you saying?
So just a few verses. It says, verse 12, it says, and labour, working with our own hands, being reviled, we bless, being persecuted, we suffer.
Being reviled, we bless. Okay? Because on a spiritual level, you know why you're being reviled. You know why you're suffering these things. Okay? And being reviled for the right reasons. Because we're sowing this word. Because of this, that's why we're being disrespected. Your family will look at you funny. You know Jake is, man. Like me, my whole family looks down on me because of my cousins, they don't even want to chat to me too much, man. Because they know that I'm out here doing this. They've seen me out here doing this. Alright? So word spread in the family. So much so when I'm among them, they don't really want to chat to me too much. Because they think I'm like the outcast.
Well, you know, you can get, brother, you can get Matthew 10 and, 35 real quick.
I got it, man. I got it.
You got it? Yeah, read that. Yeah, just real quick, brother, just the back of what you're saying.
But the scripture says, being reveled, what do? We bless. Because this is all fulfillment of what the Bible is saying. So there must be validity to the Bible. Because everything it's saying is happening in the real. What?
Matthew chapter 10, verse 35. For I have come to set a man at variance against his father.
Right, so the scripture says Yahawashi have come to set variance against his father. Go on.
And the daughter against her mother.
Right, so in a nutshell, division amongst the family. So, like the brother was, recently, a couple of seconds ago, speaking upon our IUIC. And IUIC, when you really break them down, they're really against Yahawashi full scale. Okay, they don't bring out the name, they don't teach the complete truth, which Nate understands 100% true, but he don't teach it. And then he's also teaching you to get along with your family. You understand what I'm saying? But Yahawashi said that he set variance against the father and also, the daughter against the mother. So he divided the families, man. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're divided against your house, if you're divided within your household or against your family members because you're in this truth, that means you're part of, the realm of Yahawashi. That's all that means right there. You know what I mean? But when you're in this truth, I mean, you're gonna have some one of your family members is gonna agree with you. Like my mother, she's in 100% agreement with what we're doing. Now there was a time and a point where she didn't agree with what I was doing. She was bold against it.
I remember that story.
Yeah, because this brother, he knows my moms and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, okay, yeah, she's down with it. She's full with it. But overall, normally your family's gonna be against you. Okay? And if that's the case, then that's a good thing. Because we not in this truth to get along with everybody. You know, we in this truth because for one, we're here to reconcile with the Heavenly Father, and number two, we're also looking to also seal the elect with the knowledge and understanding of this truth as well. You know, that's all I wanted to say from there.
And the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
And I'm gonna say this as well because I went down to this was probably like 2 years ago. Probably so I went down to go deal with the brothers in central London. So after I get done going down now, I see these family members, they getting on with it, arguing, and when I look clearly, I see that this girl, or this female should I say, she was, man, her brother was cursing her out because she actually agreed with the truth, and the brother was getting on her hard. You know what I mean? And I what I said, right, like on the secret, because I didn't want to be a part of that what they were involved in. So I said, yeah, she's right. So then the nigga heard me, and he wanted to fight me, man. He wanted to get on me, but one of his family members said, look, just don't even deal with him, man. Just let him go. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have that, man. Like when you come into this truth, you're gonna have that division. You're gonna be an enemy to the family because they're at a certain state of mind. You're on a different plateau, so you become an enemy of the state. You know, that's just how it goes, man.
But you have to be joyful in that. You have to glory in that. Glory in that because you see something that they don't see.
Yeah.
That the Most High has chosen you out of all of them, and you gotta come to the realization that those family members are going to be destroyed, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can't be all juiced in with your family because the Most High gonna wipe them out, majority of them, or if not all of them. Your mom, your dad, those people gonna die, man. The same people that you look, they're the people gonna die soon. Alright? Oh, we don't.
Matthew 10 verse 36. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
And check this out too, just to add on, right? Just to say a little bit. Yahawashi, his own received him not his own. Awesome. Now, was that talking about the same? The Israelites? No, that's talking about his actual family. His actual family denied him. Now, Mary, that obviously birthed him, she kind of knew. She kind of had an idea what he was supposed to do because of the way he came into the earth.
She was down with it.
Yeah, she was down with it. Exactly.
She was down with the truth because when Yahawashi was on the cross, he looked at John and said, "Behold your mother, behold your sister."
Right.
So Mary was with the truth.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, she was down with it. So yeah. But the point of the matter is, overall, Yahawashi was at us with his family members. So if we're going to be followers of Yahawashi, which ultimately you'll become a follower of him when you tap into this truth, and then you will start to see your life play out as it did when Yahawashi was on the scene 2,000 years ago, or similar. Okay. Because see, the thing about it is, right, number one, we're the real Israelites. In other words, we're the real Jews that the Bible speaks about. And when you read the Bible, right, and I'm just putting that out there just so that you brothers and sisters are aware that because we're the Israelites. Also, you got to understand is that what we're doing right now is what the disciples were doing, 10 disciples. They went out there and they preached the word, okay, and who were they preaching to? Get me Matthew 10 in the 5th chapter. And then while they was preaching the word, the disciples they was going through much dispute. You had disagreements with other guys. They had their own little philosophies, but they were coming with the gospel, which was the wisdom and understanding of the scriptures, to go preach to the Israelites. All right, but you had a certain ones of them that disagreed with it. Go on, brother.
Matthew chapter 10 verse 5. These 12 Yahawashi sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but rather go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right, and that's what we're doing. We're doing the same exact thing. So in order for you to be a man of the Lord, you have to actually you have to be doing everything according to what is written, man. And when you look at Great Millstone, and I'm not trying to brag or boast here, it's just the truth. When you look at the brothers in Great Millstone, we seem more fitting to what the scriptures are saying. Because when the disciples were on the scene, or the prophets were on the scene, they were not liked. They were hated amongst the people. Now, the Christian churches would have you think, or just those that claim to know the scriptures, they will have you think and believe that the prophets were loved amongst all of the people. No, they weren't. They were hated, man. Like when you read about Jeremiah, when he was a young guy, they was looking to kill him. And you had certain Israelites that afflicted the prophets. Okay, so if you in this thing, man, if you in Yahawashi, you gotta expect that to be like this thing. Because if you are like, the scripture says, "Woe unto you that is well spoken of." All right, and it takes guts and faith to do what we're doing, man. This is not no play thing. Okay, now you got other guys out there that are playing games with this truth, but when all hell breaks loose, when the push comes to shove, as I would like to say, it's not going to be so cool being an Israelite anymore. Right. All right.
Right, because the Most High's training the fatherless brothers, because the scriptures call us the fatherless. So we're like a generation of brothers that wasn't really raised up around our fathers much. The Most High's putting back the spirit of men in us. Okay, and how's he doing it? By allowing us to be put in a position where we're hated. And when you're in a condition where we're hated, the Most High is testing how hard you're gonna be. Right? Your hardness, to endure hardness.
Right. Which the word endure means to make hard. So how do you become hard? Why being hated? Exactly. By going through tough times.
So by being a Christian, by being a follower of Yahawashi. That's how you become a man. And Yahawashi, he's like the original man. Right? But look at this in scripture, Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 14. Turn all backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. Okay? Two of a family, alright? And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding, alright? But the whole point is that already is in verse 14, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, okay? Yeah, so he goes to scripture.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 7. And as ye go, preach saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Right, so that's what we're saying, man. While people don't want, they don't. It's not that they don't want it; they don't believe in it.
But they're not supposed to, brother. Because you got to go back to Isaiah 6. The Most High dumbed them down to not believe. You know what I mean? So if they don't believe, it's because that's their lot to play on the earth. So fuck them.
All right. So when we go to them and you say the kingdom of heaven is at hand, you're gonna get the majority of them that are not gonna believe it. Okay? They're gonna roll their eyes. That's why you don't see the masses of Jake and the camp right now. That's why you don't see hundreds of thumbs up on the videos. You get little to no views on certain brothers' YouTube channel, man. Okay? And if Jake does come up, he wanna gainsay the word, man. Or he only comes up when the crackers hit. He only shows up when Esau is debating. Cause you know how people they just want to see drama, man.
Oh, they love drama.
You know what I'm saying?
Jake love drama.
Or you only get views when you're going hard in on Esau. And the Edomites there, and you know there's a big ruckus and shit. That's when you get all them. That's when it goes viral. Right. But when you're talking about the virgin birth, or something, you don't get no views, man. Or you go into one of the Psalms, Jake don't want to hear that, man. That's the only time Jake want to hear it. When you preach about the kingdom of heaven, they don't want to hear that, man. Because Jake trying to make this, they're trying to make hell their heaven. How you gonna make hell heaven?
They don't even believe.
Now how you gonna make hell? That is hell.
Well, that's just like, well, like the brother said that Jake don't believe, you know. Now, as we're doing this work here, who are we gonna get? We're gonna get the elect. those that do believe. It's really wild here for those that are gonna believe or potential believers. That's really who this word is for. It ain't really for the whole house of Israel.
And you look at niggas, man. Don't give your balls to the dogs, man. Look at Jake, man. You don't even deserve it, man.
That's it.
Niggas, man.
That's it.
You look at niggas. They don't deserve this, man. They think that they think that they're too uppity. They look down on what we're doing. That's why they roll past, man. And they look down on what we're doing. They don't deserve this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You go to Jake and you told them about the kingdom and then they roll their eyes. They deserve to be destroyed. That's what they want. They want to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro?
2 Corinthians 4 and 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the power of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not.
And then that's what I was going into about there being there's a lot of so-called black YouTubers, okay, and they've got pretty much there's like a vlogcast channel, O'Shea Duke Jackson, and all these other black YouTubers. And they're coming on and they're voicing their opinions about why so-called black man's not getting the respect he deserves, and you know why the black woman doesn't respect the black man, and in all these different black so-called black YouTubers, okay, in YouTube land, okay, and they've got all these questions, but none of them coming up with solutions. They got people calling into the radio, channel, talking all this talk. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them are very articulate, all right? A lot of them are very smart. You can tell they're clever, they're intelligent. But none of them have the answers, because all the answers are contained within the Holy Bible as to why we're in the condition we're in as a nation.
I mean, as a whole, they're not looking for solutions. They're just looking for drama and entertainment. Now, am I saying all the Israelites? No. That's why we always say the elect, because the elect, they're going to be the ones that's going to be serious-minded, and they're going to come to the conclusion as of what the hell is going on. And through that being the case, Lord willing, they're going to find the truth. You know what I mean? But overall, Jake is just looking for entertainment and drama. Jake ain't looking to rise up out of their state of mind. Now, they may say so, but they don't really want to do it, because then they're going to have to make major changes, and they're not going to want to do that.
Yeah, major changes, and Jake is too distrustful. There's a law, the curses is heavy on Jake to keep Jake down. You understand? And that's the main reason why Jake will never agree, because of the Most High. The Most High brought you down, man. I know you niggas don't want to hear that. You want to hear some other reason. Some other reason that you can fix. You can't fix this by yourself. You can't. No matter how much money, no matter how much you might get together, okay, and just make try to reach out all this information to other black men on YouTube. No matter how many videos you make, you're never gonna fix it, ever. And the scriptures tell you that if you come by man, it will come to nothing, come to naught.
But that's an accident.
But if we come by the Most High, you cannot overcome. All right. That's why this brother read. I think that the Most High set us, the apostles, last, because this is the last leg that you niggas out there have to stand on, man. We're the last. What else you gonna turn to? We're the only stabilized group that's literally out there for generations, even before the elder apostles, man. And they're in their 50s. They're in their 50s now, grayed out, man. All right. And this is generations after. Okay? So this is like an intergenerational awakening. You know? That's still remaining in its force. Unwavering, man. Okay, so we're the only stable group that's really out there. All you other niggas is money, pussy, selling out, some other child molestation. Some other bullshit has ruined you groups, man. Okay? The straight up corruption. Alright? So this is it. So what did you have? Who's reading? What did you have?
Corinthians But yeah, so verse 2 Corinthians 4:4, it says, "In whom the power of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them."
Exactly. So the plan, Most High's plan is you don't want this to get to them. Okay? Alright? So the Most High wants grace to be on a small amount of individuals within our nation. Okay? The Most High is looking for quality, not quantity. This is not a numbers game. Alright? So if you got this word, there's a reason why you got the word. And the Most High is trying to test you to see what you're going to do with it. Are you going to throw it behind you? Are you going to put it under a bushel? Put it under a bushel. And then when Yahawashi comes, Lord, did we prophesy in your name? And then you get zapped with the missile, with the laser.
And just to say a couple of things too, man. It's like